direct mail has been the core of our business since each of us started. And in fact, I've seen a huge uptick recently in response rates and just the effectiveness of it. So, to that end, we were talking before we started recording how we've all heard people say intermittently, direct mail is dead. What do you say to that?
I say I hear that all the time, and I've heard that since we opened in 2019. Um, it's funny because you guys probably know this with real estate investors. Everyone's jumping to the next shiny object of like what's going to work, right? And in my experience, since we've been in this business, there's a couple things that are consistent and high producing and something that's repeatable. And for us, it's been direct mail. I know for you guys, it's been direct mail. And, I'm a big proponent of not jumping around to all the shiny objects because you're never going to be a master of anything. So I like to focus on being a master of the one thing first and moving on to the next thing. And for us, that's where we started with direct mail.
Yeah, so Ballpoint actually got started, or when you got started, it was more for yourself, wasn't it? For you and your brother to actually go out and get
Yeah.
clothes?
Yeah, so it was actually for my brother originally. At that point, I was just running Call Porter, our sister company at that point. But yeah, his first ever marketing campaign he did was like a local guy here in St. Louis hand wrote letters for him and gave him envelopes, the paper, and a thing of stamps and like assemble it and send it out basically, kind of like a build your own mail piece box. So he got to do that and had really, really good response rates and just ended up finding this company that for the first machines that we used that he figured out how to work with them to program it to write an entire letter instead of just a signature. And it was just kind of one of those things that he was like sharing some of his results. And then some friends were like, hey, let me help me too. Like I want to be involved on that. And it just kind of grew from there until we actually like took it serious, built it into a real business. And here we are today.